Welcome to Monday's Miracle Moment. I'm Reverend Diane Lund, and as always, we sent an inspirational quote to your inbox, and I will share the quote for this week from A Course in Miracles. Here it comes. Miracles reawaken the awareness that the spirit, not the body, is the altar of truth. Miracles reawaken the awareness that the spirit, not the body, is the altar of truth. So this particular quote, you can see at the bottom, is text 1, that's section 1, and it's number 20. And what that means is right at the beginning of A Course in Miracles, the very first chapter, there's 50 principles of miracles. What is a miracle? Well, it gives you 50 principles of miracles, and this is number 20. And so basically it says that miracles awaken the idea that we are not just physical form. Here in Western culture, we tend to think that we are our bodies, and when our bodies die, that we're dead, that we go, that there's nothing more. I know my father was so frightened of that when he got cancer and he was going to die, because he thought, from dust to dust, and that there was going to be nothing else. And I told him, Dad, no, I've had a near-death experience. I know this isn't true. Whether you believe it or not, your spirit is eternal. And when you lose the body, you still exist. You are eternal spirit. It's sort of like a driver. Your spirit comes into the physical body and drives this like a communication vehicle. The Course says the body is a communication vehicle. It's how we communicate here on the planet with each other. We have 5 senses, but there's so much more that we can, we tend to believe down here in Western thinking that if I can't see it, hear it, and touch it, it doesn't exist. But look at this transmission that's happening right now. I mean, I'm not in the same room with you, but you are experiencing me, and you're experiencing this because of what you can't see, the invisible waves that go up into a satellite and come back down into your particular computer or device that you are looking at. So we are so much more. We are this eternal spirit, this awareness that is connected to everything. And we come down into these bodies to have a physical experience, but we aren't the physicalness. We are so much more than that. People who know me know that I love to quote this quote that we can only see 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum, and we can only hear less than 1% of the audio spectrum. And so imagine that's 99% that we aren't really talking about or really involved in, and we limit ourselves so much. And so I think at this time in the world, we're asked to expand our consciousness, expand our awareness. My book is all about taking the thoughts that we normally have in Western thinking and flipping them upside down. So we are not just our bodies. We are so much more than our bodies. And miracles, when they happen in our lives, and that's a miracle, is a change in perception, a change from thinking you are the body to knowing you are the spirit. And I think that just brings so much joy, because it says death isn't real, for number one. And I do know that through my near-death experience that I had in my 20s, that death doesn't exist. I chose to leave my physical body. I remember it clearly as I was hovering over the operating table, and I was told to come back. Here I am. I died and didn't die. Here I am back again. So, I mean, I think there's some joy in that. And I know I could pass that joy on to my father when he believed from dust to dust, and then there's nothing else. But read my book. There's a wonderful story about my dad after he passed away, and how he came back and told me, Diane, it's so much more than you said. He was so happy. And that made me happy. Even though I was sad to lose his physical presence, I feel I can be in contact and have a relationship with my father, even though he's on the other side. And so I hope that brings some comfort to people, to know you're so much more than your physical being. You are eternal, you are love, you are an awareness that is connected to everything. And if you want to read more about it, get my book, turn your world upside down to get your life right side up. You can get that at dianelundmiracles.com. You can also get my cards, these cards that we send out to you every week. You can get a package of those cards. We have 8 different colors and 8 different decks. They all have different quotes, so no 2 decks are the same. Anyways, that's it for this week. Have a great one. And please leave me a comment. What are the miracles you're experiencing in your life? I would love to hear about them. Have a great week.